Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you're all having a great day. Welcome to this special video today on Wednesday. And just bear with us while this Class 710 goes past us. But we're going to bring you all of the route locations that you've got to get for a trophy on the Goblin Line, as there goes 710 for you all. So, to start with, here we are at Gospel Oak. Now, the first thing you're looking for a troll, or goblin, I should say. Now, it is going to be, there it is, it's right there in the bushes there. It's very, very well hidden. So where you want to go, it's literally at the end of the map. It's sort of opposite this graffitied building that you have here. And it's hiding behind that bush, sort of right there. And this is literally the end of the map right here. So you can't go very wrong. So let's move on to Gospel Oak Station. And here we are at Gospel Oak Station. Now, you'll see we already have these in, because we got these in on a scenario that we're bringing to you in a couple of weeks' time. But first up, down the bottom of the station here, so the bottom of Platform 1, I believe this is. Actually, no, let's go... do we go the other way? Yes, let's go the other way. There's a route map. It's sort of by the lift there on Platform 1. It'll give you an idea of where it is location-wise on the route map itself. So that's another thing you got to look out for. Now, down this platform, somewhere down this way, I believe it is in this... no, it's not in there, is it? It's not behind that door. You must always look behind all the doors. You shouldn't, but, you know, do think about it. Actually, you won't need to look behind a lot of the doors on the station. But, now where am I looking? Where am I looking? I am looking down this way. That's where we're going. Nope, we're not looking this way at all. That's not where we're looking at all. So, it's over onto... Actually, if I put this in twice... There's another 710 coming in. I might have put this in twice. We keep looking at... behind the doors here... Ah, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. So we've got fire extinguishers as well. So if you look... see where the red light is on the Platform 3, the Gospel Line? It's sort of in that building there. And then a little further down, there's the defibrillator. Next to the Mind the Gap poster. So let's just pop onto the Goblin. Here we are on the Goblin. It's a lovely little cafe here. Have you got anything for me there? No? No, nothing for me. I didn't think so. Probably cheap anyway. But next to that building, you'll find another Ray collectible. I believe it's a fire extinguisher. Yes, there it is. So it's called the Loco Stop Spot. And there's your fire extinguisher in the waiting shelter. I believe a little further down the platform. Yep, there it is right there. So if you look next to the scenario marker for Halloween Goblin, there's your next collectible there, another London Overground route map. I don't think there's anything down the other end of the platform. I think the next one is... Excuse me, folks. Coming through. Down the other side. And it is, yes, there it is, that defibrillator right there. So you want to look the other side of the pathway, next to the Gospel Oak side, you'll see the defibrillator there. And now this one, as you can see there, we kind of stumbled on that one. There is a goblin at the end of Platform 1. It is literally hiding underneath the platform. So that's your next goblin. So let's move onwards then. Okay, so this is on the way to Upper Holloway. In amongst all the bushes. There it is, right there. I've got to find it now, because I've not got it myself. But it's in those... There it is, right there. So it's in these bushes. There we go. And now we're at Upper Holloway Station. There's a Class 66. Looking to get on. There's a route map next to, just under the rammed footway, next to the Upper Holloway sign. You can go collect that there. And then a little further down, just past the waiting shelter, at the bottom of the pathway, you got the defibrillator. Now, this one's next to the signal box that's just at the end of the platform. You've got a goblin hiding behind the signal box there. It's next to the buffer beams. Back onto the next platform, there's a fire extinguisher right there. There is a defibrillator. And that's a man that's glitched out. If you've also got that glitch, let me know. There's a route map. It's sort of underneath the park ramp again. And then if you go down the ramp between them, you got a fire extinguisher next to the ticket machine. Now, this goblin here is between locations. So if you want to go from Upper Holloway, you want to go about one red signal upwards. And then if you look next to this here, so you're looking next to that electrical equipment, there's your next goblin just there. Right, on Crouch End, so we're going to hit through these as quick as we can. I saw a defibrillator just over there by the stairs on the ticket machine. Let's go and collect that. There you go, there's the stairs, and there's the defib. A little further down, you've got a fire extinguisher. What are you looking at, mate? Get out of the way. There's the fire extinguisher. Route map next to the platform 2 sign. On the other platform, I did see... There it is, fire extinguisher in the entrance way. There is a route map next to the other shelter. And then on the other side of the shelter, you'll find the defibrillator next to the stairs. Lovely. And now, I found this by accident, but there is a goblin at the end of Crouch End. So you go off the ramp at Crouch End, and there is the goblin just sitting there waiting for you. Okay, so now this is the area under the East Coast Main Line around here, but there is a goblin on the other side of that bridge. So if you go there, it's hidden in that bush. Look at the side of that bridge, and it's right there. Smashing. Okay, now this one is also on the way to Harringay Green Lane. It's another goblin location on the other side of the bridge. Look for that fence. Look for that there. And you got a goblin. Right, here we are at Harringay Green Lanes. Literally, when you get off the train, stop the train, there's a fire extinguisher. A little further down is a route map. Just there. A little further down towards the exit, you got the defibrillator on the barking bound platform. Perfect. On the other side, the waiting shelter has the fire extinguisher. And there's your route map sort of around the ramps. Defibrillator opposite the train as well. Stay about a carriage from the end there. Okay, now here's another goblin. Now this one's really tough to find. This one was really tough, but there it is. Right there. About on the curve, about 0.9 of a mile from South Tottenham railway station. Okay. 300 odd yards from South Tottenham, so South Tottenham's on the other side of that bridge, just on the crossover. There's a goblin that's going to be literally at your feet. Right, now on South Tottenham, there's a route map next to the buildings. You go to the waiting shelter, there's a fire extinguisher. And there's a defibrillator as well. And I think that is everything for South Tottenham. No, you got to get the goblin as well. So you have to go to the gate. Now you may have seen this actually in the stream for the Goblin Line preview, but it's this nice little garden area, and it's going to be just right there. That's where you got to look, and that's your goblin for you. Okay, now this is just up the road from South Tottenham railway station. You go to these little sandbags here, and if you saw it just there on the other side, there is your goblin right there. Okay, you're about 0.12 of a mile from Blackhorse Road. Sort of in the junction in between, there's another goblin for you to collect right there. Okay, what do we got right here? We got another goblin, and that is just before a bridge on the way to Blackhorse Road. So next up, we got another goblin. Here comes the train coming past. We found it now. It's literally at our feet here. Sort of by these railings. That's where you're looking. Okay, weather's taken a turn for a worse here at Blackhorse Road. There's a route map. We just casually walk past it. It's going to be a defibrillator next to the waiting shelter. If you go a little further down, somewhere around it, there it is on the other side of the waiting shelter by the benches. There's your fire extinguisher. On the other platform, you got your route map. You got your fire extinguisher next to the stairs. And on the other side of the stairs, your defibrillator. There you go. Okay, now on the corner just after Blackhorse Road, if you get off about 900 yards from Walthamstow Queen's Road, and then also 600 yards from Walthamstow Queen's Road, you'll find two goblins, literally either side of the bridge. Here at Walthamstow Queen's Road, in the middle of the benches, next to the ramp, there's a fire extinguisher. Defibrillator by the stairs. Zap. Route map at the other end of that barking bound platform, and then on the other side you've got another route map next to the shelter. On the other side of that shelter you'll find a defibrillator near the stairs. Let's go zap that one for you. So there's the staircase, and there is the defib, and on the ramp you got the fire extinguisher right there. Okay, so this is now just outside of Walthamstow Central on the way to Leyton Midland Road. There is a goblin right there, sort of in the middle of nowhere. And now if you go to, now this one's tough. It's sort of at the bottom of there. Right there, we showed it. Right, at Leyton Midland Road, you've got a fire extinguisher, you got a route map, and if you go down under the stairway, you've got your defibrillator there. On the other platform, you have your fire extinguisher, you have your route map, sort of opposite those buildings there, and defibrillator also opposite some buildings as well. Are we at the next station? I think we're at the next station now. Yes, we're at Leystonestone High Road now. So you've seen we've got all of the collectibles over here. You can see there's a glitch there. Apparently on this platform we're on Barking Riverside, but that is all of them here at Leystonestone Midland Road. Good. Right, now this one's a tough one as well. That's a goblin that's by the shelters. Now at Wanstead Park, you go get all of the collectibles here. I may have done this actually a bit too fast, if I'm being honest with you all. So, but that's for you to leave feedback from. I think the ones on the platform at Wanstead though are self-explanatory. Now this one here is on the way to. You saw it there. It's on the way to. What's the next station? Woodgrange Park. That's right there. And then you got all the collectibles on Woodgrange Park railway station. The weather's brightened up as well, which is always good. There's a route map right there. And the fire extinguisher right there as well. Now that's a goblin. Now that is about 4 signals, that one. This goblin's on the approach to Barking. Right there, and now we're in Barking itself. There's a defibrillator on the. There's 2 defibrillators. Fire extinguisher. Right there. You got the poster. 2 posters. Now this one here, this one's tough. There is a hidden fire extinguisher behind a locked door. You've got to go and grab hold of it. It is the door that is sort of opposite. Let me just close it here for you all. It's opposite platform 5-6. Okay, now we're at Barking Riverside. Let's go! There's a defibrillator at the far end of the platform. There you go. There is a route map on the way down the platform, about, I would say, between the first and second carriages as you're going towards Gospel Oak. Between carriages 2 and 3, you'll find the fire extinguisher. You'll find the other route map next to the last carriage, sort of by the buffer beams as well. Fire extinguisher at the elevators at the end of the platform. And if you go down the lifts, there's your next defibrillator right there. And that just leaves Ripple Lane. So you saw where the it was in Ripple Lane. Now you can walk there, but you can only seem to get there if you do one of the Ripple Lane timetables. So you're looking behind a blue skip, and that blue skip in question is going to be the 3rd one along. There it is, which then leaves the final one, which is now buried in the foliage in that spur right there. There is no sort of guiding place around there to go and get it, but once you do, you unlock the silver trophy, which is for the Goblin line for Job Goblin, and you have yourselves all of the collectibles. So hopefully that helped you out. If it did, let me know. Do consider liking. If you want to see more of these videos in the future, I'll be glad to do them. But in the meantime, enjoy hunting for your collectibles, and I will see you on Saturday for, I believe, it is the S-Bahn for Alleberg. We're going to do a scenario called De Grosse Tour.